Hey, it's Christine. I wanted to talk about being delusional when you're manifesting something new into your reality. When I first discovered manifesting, I was very realistic. Like I would see what my 3D world was giving me and thought, okay, I see what's there. I have some expectations of like what I could do to improve it a little bit. But big manifestations, I don't know, that just seemed unrealistic to me. And every mentor that I came across, I remember asking them, am I supposed to be delusional? Am I supposed to like ignore what I see and just be like an insane person? Like like think that I'm something that I'm not? And it just never sat right with me because I was like, well, I can't just be a psychopath and think that like I'm a millionaire when I only make $50,000 a year at the time. And then I remember asking my mentor, Kathleen Cameron, who created $1 million business in 6 months. And I asked her, I'm thinking about my desire all the time. I'm imagining that I'm already there, but I can't help but notice that realistically, I'm not there yet. And I was thinking in terms of weight loss. Like I wanted to be at my goal weight, but I knew that my body was currently 10 pounds heavier than my goal weight. And she said her mentor, Bob Proctor, gave her the same advice that she's going to give me. And she said that you need to live in your imagination even more, have that be more dominant because what you have going on inside will be reflected on the outside. So it's almost like your 3D world is a mirror of what's going on inside. So if you want to change what you see in the mirror, you need to change what's going on in here. And that's what she did. She said she was a millionaire in her mind before the money even showed up. She would drink her coffee in the morning as the millionaire version of herself, even though she didn't have $1 million income or, any sources of it. It was just all in her mind. And then she naturally took the actions, almost inspired actions, right? To make that version of her reflected in her reality. So I took that advice. And yes, I did get to my goal weights by imagining that I already was there. And doing and being the person that is always at her goal weight, consistently there, being disciplined, whatever I had going on that I needed to do at that time. So, yeah, being delusional, it works. And I've seen it work so many other times. Like, I had knee pain for like 2 years. And when I learned about affirmations, I would, even when my knee was hurting, I would say, it's 100% healed. It's 100% healed. My knee is 100% healed. And within 3 days, the pain was barely there. And then within a week, the pain was gone. And it's been a few months now, and I have not had any knee pain. Every once in a while, I have a little bit of soreness, but we're not gonna mention that. It's 100% healed. But it's interesting because I was purposely being delusional. I was ignoring the pain. I was saying that it's 100% healed. I was tuning into the, you know what? It's not even a delusion. You know what's a delusion is being realistic because our 3D world is always changing based on our thoughts. So it's delusional to sit there and say, that's it. What I see and touch, that's it for me. Like nothing would ever get done or changed like if we thought like that. It's all about what your dominant thoughts are. So if you want to change something, if you want to heal something, if you want to create more money in your life, it's got to be your dominant thought. And one of the ways that I found that is the most simple is affirmations, because it's your thoughts. When you have repetitive thoughts, it puts you into a state of the person that already has that thing. It's something that Neville Goddard used to preach about. He would say, don't think of your desire, think from your desire. So think as if it's already done. You already are the person with the healed knee. Or I also did the same thing with the eczema on my elbow. I just constant was like, my eczema is 100% healed. My knee is 100% healed. I like the word 100%. I don't know, because that means it's like complete to me. Or, I had adult acne, and I would just, even as I was popping my pimples, I would say, my skin is always clear. My skin is always clear. My skin is always clear. And now I barely have a breakout, and I didn't change anything in my diet. I didn't change anything in my skincare routine. It's amazing how your mind controls your body. I don't know. I think I'm really good at like body changing. And now I'm on to money creation, which I've done some really cool things with money. Um, but even like when I was earning 50 and $80,000 a year, I would think of the version of me that was earning $100,000, and it always felt like so far away, even though it was only. And now I'm already that version. I'm actually closer to $200,000 a year, and I'm like stepping into the version of me that goes even beyond that. Like, one of my affirmations is, I always make thousands of dollars a day. I make $1,000 or more a day. I make $1,000 or more a day. And it makes me feel very abundant and overflow of money. And then money just kind of just starts to show up. I also have an affirmation of I always have plenty of money. I remember when bills used to show up and I would get so anxious about it. And now I'm just so relaxed. I'm like, I have plenty of money. I always have plenty of money. And I do. Money just shows up and it all works out. So be delusional, but it's really not a delusion. It's just the way our subconscious mind works. Whatever your dominant thought is, that's what's going to be mirrored out into your 3D world. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm also available for coaching. Link is in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video.